Hello, GrandmaG.O.A.T community. How are you today? I had one of our viewers asked to do what I eat in a day, which I am going to share with you in this video. But it's most important for me. Oh, let me call that viewer out. That was Jellybean4150. So I'm going to do that just for you, and hopefully it helps the rest of our community and family as well. But I wanted to tell you that what I'm going to do is do a meal prep for the week. It is so important to meal prep. I've said that on previous videos. I had a little bit of a scare in February. Work was really, really demanding. I was working 10 hours a day and on the weekends, so I didn't have time to meal prep. And what was happening was I was skipping meals, thinking it was going to be okay. I do try and fast 12 to 16 hours a day, try and just have an 8-hour eating window. Sometimes it's TMAD, sometimes it's OMAD. But in my 3-year carnivore journey, I just don't get hungry. Initially, I was eating 3 meals a day plus carnivore snacks. I was eating a lot. I wasn't, counting calories. I just ate until I was full, and I would eat again. I would try and keep time in between, but I did eat 3 meals a day, and I ate really well. But as you grow on your carnivore journey, like I did, I didn't need to eat the 3 meals a day, and I could get away with, 2 meals, 1 meal, still feel healthy. All of, my A1C, my blood pressure was on track. But the month of February was just stressful. I wasn't able to meal prep like I normally do because I was working the weekends as well. Super stressful on the body. My blood pressure went up. I got some inflammation. I got a cold. A virus. And so my body was just completely stressed out. It did not like the fact that I wasn't eating the way I normally do. I wasn't, giving myself nourishment. And so it's really important in this video to me to share with you about meal prepping and getting, your food ready for the week so that you don't have to think about it. And that means going to the grocery store, stocking up if you don't already have things in your freezer that you can pull out maybe on a Friday so that you can meal prep on a Sunday. But, I'm eating meat and dairy, and that's it. So hopefully my meal prep isn't boring, but it's so, so important. I talk about losing weight, but it's really the healing and being able to sleep at night and get good night's sleep, skin issues. There's just so many health benefits to carnivore, but you have to eat. And so I put so much unnecessary stress on my body in the month of February that I had a few health issues, nothing too scary, but I've got to get it turned around. So I know what works. I know that in the last 3 years, I have tried different things, and the keto wasn't as beneficial to me as full carnivore. So you're not going to see too much fun in my meal prep, but I hope it does give you some ideas on what you can prepare. So we're going to do, I did a little bit of a treat for myself. I went to the local butcher shop and I got some pork belly. What is pork belly? If you've never heard of it before, it's basically bacon, but it's the cleanest version of bacon that you can get. There's no sugar, so you're going to add your own seasonings. I'll do a couple of strips of that so that I have some of the pork belly to eat maybe with my other meals. So I am going to do chicken breasts for one of my meals this week, and then I'll have a few pieces of the pork belly to kind of do the protein to fat ratio. That's really important for your body to have fat. I know that there's a lot of influencers and doctors out there that say if you've already got a lot of fat to lose, that you don't really need the fat. And I have just found that not to be true. I have brain fog. I get viruses. I don't feel my best if I'm not getting enough fat in my diet. So the protein is super important for the amino acids, but the fat is important for brain health and gut function for me. That's how it was for me. So I'm hoping that March is going to be a lot less stressful at work. I think it will. But what we need to do, what we can handle, what we can control. I can't control the job that I have right now. I can't control the stress levels at the job, but I can make sure that I'm sleeping well at night, that I'm waking up, you know, if I can't get the walk in after work because it was so busy, I've got to get up early and get my walk in earlier, some kind of form of exercise and stretching in the morning, and which will help my sleep at night. And of course, what we're putting in our mouth. I didn't cheat, I didn't do carbs, but what I did was starve myself. My body went into flight or fight mode, and it just wasn't beneficial to me. So it is really important that we eat. I'm really excited to share what I eat in a day or a week with you. But don't discredit eating. You've got to eat the meat. You can't starve yourself. You can't eat salads and vegetables only and think that you're going to thrive. For me, it was eating a lot of carnivore meals. So stay tuned. I hope you enjoy this. You guys have a great week, and let's do this together. Thanks for being a part of the community. Like, subscribe. If this is doing anything for you, it will help to get it out to more people. It's about our health, and it's about healing, and it's about losing weight. See you soon. My go-to, I'm gonna make some chuck roast again. Love to do this on Sundays.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine.
Spend a few hours meal prepping so you don't have to think about what you're going to put in your mouth or cooking at the end of a long day.